Here's the scenario. You're at the guitar store and you just bought a guitar. The salesperson says, hey, you're gonna need a capo, you gotta buy this. So you go ahead and buy it. But you don't really know what it's for. And pretty quickly you find out, hey, if I'm singing a song and I need it to be a little bit higher, I'll just slap the capo on, it'll help me sing better. And that is completely true. But there's so much more to the capo than just that. And that's the problem. Nobody ever talks about that. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you the 3 real reasons to use a capo. And the first one is just as I described. Let's say you're singing a song and it's in G, it's got this chords G, C, and D. Just a beautiful song. And you think, man, I gotta sing real low. It's like do 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 do, and it's just uncomfortably low. Well, you can use the capo to change the key. So that was in the key of G. I'm gonna move it to the key of B flat, and I think you'll hear pretty quick that my doo-doos sound way better and less like doo-doo. So, so now I'm playing in the key of B flat. Do 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 do. So that's the first reason you'd want to use a capo, and that's because it's going to help you change the key easily without having to learn new chords. The second reason you'd want to use a capo is to actually replace bar chords. Check this out. Let's say you're playing, okay, and the song calls for an A flat to a D flat. It's like Grateful Dead-y kind of song, right? It's just going. That's all well and good, and you can do that with bar chords, but if you have to play that at any length of time, it's gonna get really tiring. Well, especially if it's a Grateful Dead song, you're gonna have to play it at a very long length of time. So if you take the capo and replace where your finger that's barring with the capo, you can then play open chords. I'm still gonna be playing an A flat and a D flat, but now it's gonna look like an E-shaped chord and an A-shaped chord. Same chords. Without having to use bar chords. So that's another reason you'd want to use the capo. And the third reason you'd want to use a capo, and probably one of the most, I think, important, is it gives you access to chord forms that lend themselves to a song. Now check this out. Here's what I mean. Let's say you're playing a song and it goes A, D, and E. Okay, so A chord, D chord, E chord. And it's a bluegrass song, and you want to throw a big fat bass run in it. Well, these chord shapes sound fine, but they don't really lend themselves to bluegrass licks. You know, G shapes, C shapes, those chords lend themselves to bluegrass licks. So if you place the capo on the 2nd fret and use a G shape, you're still playing an A chord. Use a C shape, you're still playing a D chord, and a D shape, that's actually an E chord because of the capo. So you can play those same chords in different shapes, but also throw in your bluegrass licks. Now here, check this out. All because you use the capo, and that allowed you to use chord forms that match a genre or a style of song. So the capo is a pretty diverse tool. It can help you change keys easily without learning any new chord forms. It can replace bar chords, and it can give you access to chord forms that allow you certain stylistic advantages. It's a pretty cool piece of a guitar tool, if you will. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The capo can lead to talks about transposition, bar chords, root notes, scales, the cage system, you name it, the capo can lead to all of those topics. And the good news is that I've got a course called Fretboard Wizard that goes over all of those topics. It goes over transposition, changing keys, what a key is, the cage system of navigation. By the end of the course, you'll be able to transpose on the fly and even talk Nashville number system to other guitar players. This is a course that will completely unlock your playing, and I know that because currently it's helped over 1,500 players unlock the fretboard. So I am super pumped for you to check it out. Now to check it out and request your invite, please click the link here in the video or in the description below. You can learn all there is to know about Fretboard Wizard, and if this type of stuff resonates with you, please request your invite, because this is totally gonna set your playing on fire. The good kind of fire, not the burn guitar fire. So again, please click the link here in the description or in the video and request your invite for Fretboard Wizard today.